queens, kings, and everything in betweens. My name is Sierra, and today I have another pick a card reading with me. So yes, let's just jump into the video. We have card stack number 1, which is going to be the dime. Then we have card stack number 2, which is going to be the quarter, and card stack number 3, which is going to be the penny. So go ahead and pause this video if you need to, meditate on it, connect with your higher self, your spirit guides, or just go ahead and pick whichever one first comes to you. Let's jump in to card stack number 1. We have the dime here. So the message with the dime is to pay attention to the small things around you. This is a time to be thankful for everything that even seems like it's almost a given. So things such as fresh water, a comfortable home, a beautiful sunny day, the ability to eat foods that are good for me, a body that loves me and protects me, just see things that seem like they are naturally going to come regardless. It's important to be thankful for those small things. So just look around you and find gratitude everywhere that you look. That is an important thing to do during this time. So going into the first card here, we have the Ace of Cups. I have the Nine of Cups. I have the King of Cups. The Chariot. And here we have Two of Michael. It will be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, find a compromise. It is so loud outside. I think there's the train going, and then we also have a helicopter flying over us. But this is the card here. Super beautiful artwork. And then we have the number 2. Okay, so immediately what this card tells me, as well as the Chariot here, is that you're having difficulties making a certain decision. Whether you have 2 things right now that you are kind of in the shuffles, there's a fork in the road, or you have multiple decisions that you need answers to. It seems like you are just having a hard time making a decision. So with the King of Cups here, and also with the Chariot, is that you are in control of this situation by your decisions. You choose what life you want to live based on the decisions that you make. There is no one else in this world that is controlling your storyline besides you, and also your reaction to things, right? I heard this quote, and it was, you are 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to that. So I think that that is also very important in this situation. But honestly, what I'm seeing is with the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups as well, whatever decision that you make, regardless of what direction that you go, you are going to reach abundance or a sense of feeling content and satisfied. So with the Ace of Cups here, this is just telling me an overflow of abundance. This is a time to celebrate. This is a time to be happy and to enjoy the success that you have brought. And then the Nine of Cups here, this is telling me that this is a time that you feel content, stable, you feel happy, and just overall happy, just very happy with your situation. So honestly, make a decision, because either way that you go, it's going to end up for your best good and your highest good. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this again, because I feel like this is very important to your situation right now. And that is, it will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, find a compromise. So that is what I have for group number 1 here. And if you are interested in more about what this week's forecast is and the frequencies, vibes, things like that, I also have a blog going through this week's kind of planets, what's going on in the sky, as well as pulling some tarot cards and talking about that. I'll have everything linked below if you are interested in that as well. But that is all that I have for you guys. I hope that you have a good day. Okay, so on to group number 2 here. we have the Quarter. So what this message for you is to stop focusing on the things that you don't have. It's an important time to remember that in order to manifest things into your life, we can't force them to come. It's almost like this, like when you're in second grade and you have a crush on someone or someone has a crush on you, by them forcing themselves into your life and saying, you know, be my boyfriend, be my girlfriend, be my significant other, you're kind of like, no, you're coming off a little strong there. You should kind of back up, maybe reassess yourself, and then maybe come to me. That's how manifestations work as well. So if you're forcing yourself onto this manifestation and acting as if it's this manifestation or it's nothing, then that manifestation is going to be like, it looks like you need some readjusting to do before you come to me. So just remember that this isn't a time to say, oh, I wish I had this, or oh, I don't have this. It's time to readjust those thoughts and remember you do have those things, and those things are coming to you with progress and with patience. Okay, so let's jump in here. Okay, so with the first card, we have the Tower. With the second card, we have the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords, and then we have the Seven of Michael, which also 7, that happened in the last group too. Fun, we love that. So it says here, there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all details. And that's that card here. And then again, we have the 7 of Michael, and then the number 7 here. Okay, so let's just jump into the Tower here. I feel like we are very familiar with this card this month. I feel like this card just represents all of 2020, to be completely honest. This is signifying that a lot of chaotic change is happening around you, and it feels as if your foundation is literally crumbling beneath you. However, this is all for the greatest good. Sometimes we need a full body cleanse in order to receive those nutrients that we are then putting in our body after that. We need to really cleanse and push out those toxins in our skin in order to receive that nice complexion. We need to take out all of those negatives in our life in order to then see clearly again. So that is currently what's going on with you right now, and this is a great time to connect with your intuition, connect with your higher self, connect with who you are inside. There's a lot of change going around you right now, which means that there's a lot of change going inside of you as well, whether this is noticed or not. This is a time to just kind of recheck in with yourself, check in with your body, meditate, journal, make sure everything is feeling okay. Are your emotions aligning with your thoughts? Are your thoughts aligning with your manifestations and your affirmations? Are you on the inside mirroring who you are on the outside? So that's just a time to take a look and be aware of those things. Okay, so now going on to the 8 of Wands here. This is reminding you to check the blocks that are in your path. A lot of the time when we don't check in with ourselves and we don't ask ourselves the questions that I just asked, are we aligning with our thoughts? Are our thoughts aligning with our affirmations and our manifestations? We then can put blocks in our own ways when we're not checking ourselves. What blocks are you putting in your way? Are you trying to manifest something that you have a negative relationship with? For example, there is a long time that I was trying to manifest abundance into my life, but I didn't have a good relationship with money. So it's very difficult to manifest something into your life when you don't have a good relationship with it. So check the blocks that are in your path. Check the things that are preventing you from reaching these manifestations. With the 4 of Swords here, this is telling me that you're just fighting a battle and this is the time to relax. Take a couple of breaths. Again, self-care. Check in with yourself. Kind of put your guard down. Not necessarily allowing people inside, but with yourself. You can, when you're alone, you can put your guard down and you can relax and you can breathe and you can allow happiness into your life. You know, you don't have to constantly be on the lookout of making sure you're safe. When you're with yourself, you can be safe, and you should be able to drop those guards when need be. So work on that with yourself. Work on bettering your relationship when you're alone with yourself. And then here we have the Seven of Michael again, just ending it off. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. Okay, so when taking this guard down, maybe looking to someone who you trust to talk to, even a counselor, a therapist, a family member, a friend, just talking to someone else about these problems or about these issues that you feel like you're dealing with. They are, or the blocks. It's very nice having a second person come in and kind of take a look at your thoughts and seeing and hearing what's going on to then help identify, you know, those blocks in your path. I think that therapy is a really, really great form of, you know, expressing and self-growth and things like that. So maybe looking into therapy, or again, just reaching out to friends and families and just talking about your thoughts and your feelings is very important right now. But let your guard down and connect with your intuition, connect with yourself, but don't do this alone. This isn't a time to work on yourself alone. Invite people in and invite love into your life right now. That's super important. So that is what I'm getting for this card stack. And now on to the third one here. We have the penny. And the message that I have for you guys is that a loved one is with you. They are currently looking over you, and they are just hanging out. They are guarding you. They are loving you, and they just want you to know that they are sending you so much love and so many kisses, and that they got your back. So that is your message for this one. Let's go into card number 1 here. We have Death. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords. 6 of Cups. And here we have the Knight of Ariel. And we have trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. Perfect. And then we have 9 here as well, which is again signifying a spirit guide and a loved one. So that is just so beautiful. Okay. So we'll just start with Death here. Immediately, the first thing that I thought was, hello, you have a loved one who has passed on, who is looking over you, who is guarding over you. So, of course, that is going to be the vibe. But I'm also seeing that you are changing. It's kind of like a phoenix arising from the ashes. You are turning yourself into something different, molding yourself into something new, becoming something beautiful. And that's why this person is with you and watching you, because this growth is beautiful to them, and being able to watch you become this person that you're meant to become is a blessing. So you are currently going through a lot of changes right now. Okay, so going on to the Queen of Pentacles here, this is a couple of different things. So this could either symbolize a female figure, a divine feminine, or this could also symbolize nurturing yourself and loving yourself, and just remembering that this person is with you, and that they love you, and that they care about you, and that they are hoping that this in itself is motivation, knowing that they are there cheering you on. Which goes on to the Knight of Swords here, which is your plans are taking shape. This is currently a time that your ideas and the things that you are working towards are coming to fruition. This says here, again, make a very detailed plan, because your plan is going to be brought to fruition. Your plan is going to help you receive that manifestation that you are working towards. So this is a time to really be working on coming up with some sort of affirmation saying, I blank am going to receive blank by this time, and so it is. Create some sort of affirmation and a plan of attack. What are you going to do on a day-to-day to make this manifestation happen? Because it always takes that sliver of luck to receive that burst of abundance that you need. But in order to get that small sliver of luck, you have to be consistent. You can't just stop and start once a week or every other day. You have to find consistency. So that is something that is important during this time as well. The Six of Cups we have, this is a time for giving. So when you receive that abundance, give to others. Even if you don't have physical material things to give your time, give your thoughts, share your feelings with others, give your time in helping others go through their own situations, or how in whatever way that you can help. It's important to do that during this time, and it's important to give during this time. So again, I'm going to end it off here with the Knight of Ariel, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny. There's so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So you have that beautiful spirit guide, that beautiful person who has passed on, who is watching you and just sending you so much love. And you are currently on the right path. All you need to do is just create what your plan is and go ahead and do it with consistency. So that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.